Unfortunately, the screws for the car haven't come in yet, so we're doing a different project this week, as said in the description. Well, let's get to it, and hopefully at the end of this project, you'll have a better view of what I'm doing. Let's get started. Cue the intro. So what I've done, I was going to use wood for this. I needed a dowel for this project, so what I did is I picked up a 10 millimeter carbon fiber tube, actually a 2-pack, so I got 2 of them, which is kind of cool. And the idea is we're going to take our tripod here, the little selfie stick guy here from GoPro, and we're going to make an attachment that sits onto here. And as I was thinking about it when I was doing this, I'm also going to make an attachment that'll fit on a regular tripod. This way I have a couple choices, just because I may not always be able to use this for that. These are 8 by 10 by 500 millimeters. The 8 is the inner diameter, the 10 is the outer diameter, and the 500 is obviously the length, which gives me approximately just under 2 feet to work with here. And for my purposes in this situation, this is actually the perfect size, because I'm working with a small space. All right, now with that, let's start designing. So at this point in this particular project, well, let me load up the project and we'll explain what's going on as I do so. Let me switch to this guy. All right. So as we are heading along in this project, let's open this up. What this is I uploaded and try, as you saw at this point, creating this. What I realized when I was thinking about wood may not be the best material for this. So what I decided to do was to order a 10 millimeter carbon tube that's approximately 2 feet long. Yes. Let's see what the results is. I had problems saving it. I don't know what the end result was when we saved it last. So, looks like we're there. Let's do some exploring here. Our bodies look like they're off, which they are. Good. Okay, we'll turn that on. Alright, that's good. That's the little part that needs to be printed separately because it needs to be sitting in a certain direction. Now, looks like that looks right. The cap looks good. The reason why I now need to go back to this and not continue working on the other one, I need the history. That's why. And a lot from using the step. Okay, that looks fine. Because everything got corrupted and nothing was saving. So we'll come back here. Turn on the center. That looks good. Everything looks right world there. These changes are going to be interesting results. When I make a millimeter, I will definitely have to change the size of that. Alright, moving on. Let's take a look at our lovely little tube. Or what will be the wooden tube. It'll be carbon fiber in the end. But that's a 1/2 inch, not 10 millimeters, so we will need to make a change there. And I think that's where we're going to start. I'm going to go ahead and go into this area here. Let's open this up, and we're going to start to make some adjustments on our sketch. And edit. So this isn't too bad. It's not that far off. 12.10 millimeters. So just go 10 mm. Boom. And finish the sketch. That takes care of that. Now we should be able to, now my reference is reset. And I could change it to a carbon fiber material. Who gives a rat's ass? I don't. So with that, we're going to continue on. I'm going to hide my face because So, now that we're this far along on the project, let's take a quick look at the results of part of it. I just printed out the centerpiece to see if it'll fit properly. So I just had some material in the printer, some standard PLA. Alright, so that part fits nicely, as you can see. So the tube slides quite nicely, so the adjustment should be pretty easy. And I just lost my screw. How hilarious is that? Ah, there it is. It was just hiding on me. Alright, and here's our screw. I'm a little concerned, but we'll see how it goes. And, oh, yeah, that ain't gonna work. I mean, it would work if it was bigger, but, yeah. Here, maybe I can show you a little better. Alright, excuse the disaster. I'll end up in main focus. Alright. So here's what the problem is. It just slides in. This here, you can't, the machine can't print the threads for the screw, is basically what it comes down to. It's not the fault of the printer. The printer works great. What it is it's just too small of a piece. It's simple as that. Which is kind of unfortunate. I think, yeah, that's a bit unfortunate. So, reality is that this isn't going to work. I think I got a solution in mind, but you'll have to wait till next week or maybe the week after for that to happen. So what we're going to do is everything that we've done so far, we're basically going to ditch it because I think I'm going to take it a different approach. Because, well, here's the size of the pegs for the to hook onto the tripod I need, and this is the size of the tube that this needs to sit on. Thinking it's a bit on the small side. So what I'm going to want to do is create two of these side by side to give it more strength and stability. And I think the only way we're going to approach that properly is by redesigning everything. So with that, subscribe, hit the bell icon. If I don't start this next week, it'll be after I'm done the F1 OpenRC. That's the only thing that'll be preventing us from moving on with this project. So I'll catch you next week, and I'm out.